Crushing the meta.
Alright guys, big welcome to our channel. So we already did the trial deck from Aichi Sendo. If you didn't see that video yet, you could go to our YouTube channel, or I will also put the link in the description section below for you guys to watch and enjoy.
In the description down below.
Oh yeah. But this one is very special for me. This one is of course from the Toshiki Kai, and actually I started the game way before the booster boxes came out. So there were only 2 trial decks, and we had of course Toshiki Kai and Aichi Sendo. I think some of you guys already heard the story of me, how I started the game. And one of my friends, which is like a brother to me, Sensky, he told me, which you guys know as Marks and Nurse, but he just told me, well, just you have to start to play this game. It's really nice, and the anime is also very nice. So there are 2 trial decks out there. There was the Blaster Blade and the Dragonic Overlord trial deck, of course. And when I looked at him, I thought, well, no, I would never play this game.
No, but to have it is nice.
And then Sensky told me, well, there's also the Dragonic Overlord, and I looked at this and I thought, well, it does look cool, so why not? And this time this is of course the standard or the V series Dragonic Overlord, but why not? So let's do the opening. So I think most of the cards that are in here, I'm very familiar with Kagero. I'm not that familiar with Royal Paladins. I did play it before, and I know that like the most playable cards, but from way before all of the cards, no, I don't. But for Kagero, I know that every card there is there to know. Let's put that on top.
Put this on the bottom.
Yep.
And then look at the second card.
So the last 3 are the markers, right?
Yeah.
And these are the foilings. Only these 2. Okay.
No, these are the foilings. Let's see if we got something.
So of course, first we got the new art for Dragonic Overlord. No, it's normal.
It's not.
So, of course, we got both arts. We don't get the original art because this is a bit different than the original art. No. But I could show you definitely a video of all the Overlords if you want to.
All the Overlords.
All
Overlord never stops.
Oh, there it is. We know there was something in there.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
We got the science force marker.
And
we know there was something in there.
I'm so jealous.
Alright. Oh, so now we have all the Overlords.
Yeah, indeed. I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Now it's the force marker with the sign on it.
No, you have the OR and the sign for.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm out. I don't want this. No. How much is it going for?
I don't know.
I'm gonna check.
Alright, so I'm still waiting for Spike. That would be definitely my priority, but I will try Overlords out for fun, I think.
For reasons.
Yeah, for fun. But yeah, it's really nice that we got the the force marker, the sign one, and of course you get just 2 normal force markers. And if you want the Toshiki Kai force marker, then you have to get that from the booster set, of course. Team Unite, Team Q4. For the Overlords, of course, we get 4, and again, we will not go deep into the skills, because if you want to see that, we definitely do deck profiles. Sparkles will be doing the deck profile on Overlords, because he will play Dragonic Sparkle Lord.
Yeah, instead of Draconic Overlord, it will be Draconic Sparkle Lord.
The Sparkle Lord.
Yeah, I thought of it and I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna ruin
the final Sparkle. And then when he goes into final turn, final Sparkle turn. But yeah, we'll go into that and definitely explain the skills right there.
Yeah.
For the next grade 3 that we have here, another 4-off. Also, Dragonic Overlord, as you see, it was a 4-off. It's a rare guard skill, get only a 5k, but he also have the force marker, so it's nice. This is of course the same grade 3 that you get in the, let's say, training deck that we have got in some Spring Fests. This is the same one with a little bit different art because the background is a bit different.
It's kind of the same as vanilla
from
Great
Aichi Sendo as well.
No.
But yeah, this is it's actually it's a reprint of a card that also came out in a kind of a training deck for Royal for Kagura before, and for Royals it's the same. For the where did I put the phone? Oh, right there.
I gave them back, right?
Yeah, there.
No.
For the next one, which is the first grade 2, we have Dragon Armored Knights, I think.
Yeah.
Armored Knights.
Armored Knight.
It was a 10k before, it's a 10k now, and it has the skill that it could lose the power if you don't have another Kagura unit. But now it just gained extra 5k, which is pretty nice. Having the 10k body is nice, but because he has the skill, he only has 5k shield and not 10k shield. But yeah, nice. I don't think that this would be played in Kagura a lot. I think maybe because it's a nice foiling, maybe be a tech
I'm
card.
definitely gonna replace him.
Yeah, but maybe a tech card like just a one-off because it has the nice foiling into it. But if you play it competitively, I don't think that you play
Yeah,
it.
for now it's nice to have in the deck.
Yeah,
It's definitely gonna be replaced with like Berserk Dragon.
It's interesting that Nahalem came back as another card with a skill. It's one of the cards that you could definitely play a 4 off or 3 off or 2 off, depends on your playstyle. But it's just an easy counterblast to retire, and you could also gain power, so why not? I think a solid grade 2. Oh, pretty nice.
Yeah, you're lucky.
But I didn't understand is why he didn't get the foiling and he got the foiling. So that's something where I have a lot of question marks around it. But I think we should know what they're doing.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
And the Holland was always let's say an iconic card, so I don't know.
Especially we saw him like, it was the second unit we saw from the beginning.
Yeah, actually the first we got Juggernaut maximum,
and then Nehalem.
He attacked into Nehalem.
Yeah.
So and then we saw Juggernaut Overlord when he ride into it, and you see that a lot when they represent Kai in the anime as of a card. It's almost always in Nehalem because he cannot be Juggernaut Overlord. So you see him in the Nehalem first, and then he said, right, Juggernaut Overlord. So I always thought that Nehalem will be the one who got the foiling, but it's not. Yeah. This is again the 10k power and also the 10k shield. Yeah, you will see these for I think most clans.
Actually, in the straw deck, it's good to ride him. Because he doesn't have a rearguard skill.
Yeah, so you don't lose anything.
No.
But always to have him as an interceptor is nice because he has the 10k.
No.
Or just in your hand because you could guard with him.
No.
This is why also things get interesting in the V series. Is cards with like, some of them have 5k shield, some of them have 10k shield. So it's up to you to make your deck. You want it more defensive, you want more aggressive attacking. And we definitely see with some of the card the characteristic of the decks back, like the retirement, and it's nice to get the power.
Yeah.
And that's actually a lot in the V series. You have a lot of power out of nothing, just gaining extra power.
Out of nothing.
Yeah, just counterblast, like you already retiring something, but you also get the power. Yeah.
The PG?
Yeah. Guard Griffin, I know that this card did get a lot of use in the Overlord's deck, but now it's back as a perfect card. It's very nice to see him. Again, 7k power to replace the 6k power that we got before in the perfect guard, and they changed the perfect guard mark icon, let's say, as well. It's more now, it's different, you can see also more black in it. But also on the foiling ones, this could be very interesting.
Also gonna be replaced.
Yeah, definitely. I think it is. In Kagura you could definitely play 4 draws, and there is no reason why not to play the draw PGs.
Yeah.
Of course, 3 copies of him.
Gojo.
Yeah, Gojo. If you remember what he did before, he was like rest and you discard a card and draw a card. He have seen a lot of plays when it comes to Kagura. Also, way later when we got the Legions, he's still seen a lot of plays because he was a solid 7k. Now he's in 8k and he could also gain 3k power. I don't know if this would be played a lot. I think not. Maybe at the start because you don't have a lot of great ones, but later on you would replace them. Yeah. And now this did get the foiling, which is bar, of course. That's why I thought Nahalem will get the foiling for the grade 2.
It was better for Nahalem.
Yeah, me too. But Bar got back. He was always an 8k body and 5k shield. Now he's 8k and 10k shield. Again, the same with Alan as in the Kaiguro trial deck. This could definitely be a 4-off for a while until you could change him. Again, it does let you see the characteristic of the clan, but mostly 8k, 10k is just good. Next,
just a good skill.
Yeah, why not? It's another card just to fill up the deck. I don't know when Sparkles will make his deck. We could definitely go deeper into the skills and why you chose some of the cards, but for now I will just not go deep into this card. The starters, we're getting these for every clan, so right on the top of it, and you could draw a card. And Bushiroad did this actually very smart. Even in the booster boxes, they gave you a second starter, but has the same skill. I think for Oracle Think Tank and Nova Grapplers, they got 2 starters.
Kaiguro didn't get a new starter.
No, but Oracle Think Tank and Nova Grapplers got 2 different starters with the same skill. So that's very smart that they did that. And I'm very happy to see that they're not jumping into different skills for runners, a lot of things. Just giving this to every clan to keep it simple at the start, and then you could let us see more.
The problem is you need to have the trial deck to have him.
Yeah.
And if you don't buy the trial deck, you don't have him.
Yeah, but and that's also something that's very good from Bushiroad. I've talked about this in my Spike video before, but if you look at the clans, I will put a picture for you guys to check that out as well. But they gave like Royals and Kaiguro the trial decks, so they already get 16 different cards if I'm saying that right. And then in the Q4 booster box, they got I think 14 extra cards, so that would put them into 30 cards, something like that. But I will have to check that and to make sure. But for if you talk about Oracle Think Tank and Nova Grapplers, they got more cards in the booster box because they didn't get a trial deck. So Kaiguro didn't get extra triggers in the booster box. So you have to get the trial deck, and you could get some extra cards to make your deck better from the booster box. And this is something that is very smart from Bushiroad, because otherwise you will have more options to get triggers, different starters, and they didn't do that. Kaiguro and Royals still got more cards than other clans, like I think 2 more, because Oracle Think Tank and Nova Grapplers got 26 or 28. I'm not sure, but I did put it. I did make a video about this. And Toshikazi, Spikewars, and Make-Calling got only 22 different cards. We're not talking about reprints, imaginary rares, and original rares. Just different cards with different skills. So that's something very smart from Bushiroad. And then we got into the triggers. Of course, again, we have the 8 crits because we don't have front triggers. So what Bushiroad did actually, they gave 4 heals to every clan and 2 of every other trigger that they could get. So 2 different criticals, 2 different draws. Of course, the second draw will be the draw PG, which is bar.
Except they only give front triggers to Novas from now.
And for clans with front triggers, they also get 2 different front triggers. Again, 15k shield, 15k shield. Front trigger also have 15k shield, 20k shield for the heal,
and 5k for the draw.
Yeah, 5k for the draw,
and
or FPG.
Always get a 10k power at drive for the trigger or damage check.
And that's something that will make a big difference. Sparkles talked about this before, and I will say it again. If you play a standard deck versus a G deck, not premium, G deck, it's almost as strong because you still have these damn triggers that give you a lot of power. Also attacks, when they attack into you, this is as strong as a G Guardian. A G Guardian is normally 15k. This is a 15k shield. And the normal G Guardians that we got from the fighter collection that could get into 20k shield, this is just a 20k shield right there. So yeah, I'm very happy that they did this, and I've talked about this also a lot, but what Bushiroad did, they made the mechanic of the game stronger than the skills.
Yeah.
So you have a mechanic game, you could have just drive check normally, just twin drive, but you could still be as strong as an attack from a stride, and that's really nice. So just keep in mind when you say 2 to pass, 1 to pass, 3 to pass, keep in mind that your opponent could also have these. So that's actually it for the trial deck. We had the feeling that something was in here. We didn't know which trial deck it was.
Yeah, it was this one.
But it was the Dragonic Override, which I'm very happy with that because it was actually my first trial deck. Thanks guys for watching. Keep in mind that we will put the link in the description section below for you guys to watch and enjoy. Till next time.
Crushing the meta.